Troy, any life signs? Do you want to do a talkie on it?
That won't work.
Oh, f you, alright? Lip. For all I knew, there was a little dude in there you could, like, brain molest. Woof.
We should conserve our...
Yeah, you're right. I wonder if the medical tricorder picks up anything. If so, you're a bull artist, Troy.
It's not working.
No, it was worth a try. Okay.
I'd say that alien machine cut through the conduit casing to get at the energy inside.
She's a cheeky little minx. Is this Tiddy?
Boy, this place was built to last. Boy.
Oh, that's the turbo lift. It just looks like Tiddy. Okay.
I don't see anything special.
So there's a lab over here. I guess we should check that out first. Looks like engineering's hub is to the left, so we can probably find something there that's kind of do.
A graviton probe. That could be useful when you're dealing with a gravitic power source. Pulse negators are used for canceling fluctuations in pulsed energy systems. A wave reduction converter. We might be able to use this. It's a specialized tool for dampening graviton flux waves.
Troy, you do the next one. That's what I thought. So sit down and shut up. Right, come on.
That's a phase inverter coupling. It's for reconnecting multi-phase energy channels and correcting flux modulation problems.
Of course.
I don't think we'll need this plasma shunt. The main power source here is definitely not plasma-based. I don't see anything special. A flux router is for really delicate work.
So, I'm almost certain these are sex toys. Yoink!
It didn't work. It didn't.
There we are.
It didn't work.
Oh, it's not a sentient equipment car. Do you think they just drop them? I suspect that this is a winding road. Yeah, we good, G. We've got those expanding Starfleet pockets that you never see.
I don't see anything
No, it doesn't seem to be much else in here. This was just a smash and grab, so let's head back through. Don't mind us, kind sir. We're just going to head through to the core control room. Okay. Right. Change your plans.
He's stunned.
Well, that's better than murdered. You want to help him out, Boo?
Geordie's been hurt.
No, he's fine. Okay. Okay. Pulse negator. Seems like it would be useful. Use pulse negator
I can't make it.
on this thing.
I can't make it.
Okay. So, how do we sneak you past? It's not using these objects. Remind me. So that's a plasma shunt. That's a flux router. That's an inverter coupling. Wave converter. Pulse negator, which did all. Graviton. Hang on. Is it...
I can't make.
Listen, it's not...
I can't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing a LucasArts. I was just curious.
I can't.
It was worth a try. Maybe we'll come back here in a bit. Let's check out admin.
Looks like a power surge knocked out the holotable. I could fix it if we had more time, or if I had a flux router, I could bypass the damage completely.
Well, as luck would heckin' have it. There you go. I'm glad that I brought you, LaForge. Oh, pretty.
Look at this damage report. Only a few very specific sections were hit. No random damage at all. This wasn't an attack. This was surgery.
What is surgery but a real specific attack?
It's dead. Power surges have disabled most of the station's primary systems.
Oh, for the security panel? That's a problem. It would have been quite nice to
A
have.
lot of these systems are out.
Rahwee. Ha, pooh. It seems the commander and his officers were able to escape.
The station was under attack, Worf. They didn't have any weapons.
A commander should not abandon his post until his crew is safe.
I think we're in luck. This life support console's still active.
Disable! Disable! Okay, are there other locations? There's a nice window we can look out of.
There's nothing unusual here.
Really?
It's not...
I just wanted to have a look.
There's nothing...
LaForge, what do your elf eyes see?
I don't see anything special about it.
Counselor Troy is the ship's counselor.
That I'm well aware of, but that doesn't mean she has to talk to the ship.
These are strange tactics. The attackers have a clear advantage, yet only a few non-essential areas were damaged.
Okay. Is that all that was here? I see nothing else that's very, interactable with the ball. Got some questions about the terrifying robot.
There's a machine of some kind down below, connected to one of the conduits. Have you seen it?
I don't know what you're talking about. There shouldn't be anything down there but conduits and control panels.
It may be what caused the second impact and breached the hull. It's made of some strange materials, and it's armed.
I'm not involved in the energy experiments they do down there in engineering, but I do know there are no weapons on this station except the ones you're carrying. If it's armed, it isn't ours.
And then the situation resolved itself. So that's good. Oh no, why did I let Worf use the life... No, not you. You. Oh god, this looks suspiciously like a puzzle. So if... Why did it say bad beep? Might save the game. I don't know the sodding code.
We can't redirect life support power without the...
Yes, I figured that out already. I wanted you to figure it out. Okay. Is this the thing where we can't walk to the turbo lift? Yep, oh, you can. Just about. There we are. All your beeps are belong to us. Okay, Troy, you're the one... You know what? Crusher, you're the one with the bedside manner. Have a wee gossip. Have a wee gossip. We'll be nice to her
We'll
first.
get you beamed out of here as soon as possible. Don't try to move. You may aggravate your injuries.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm aware of that. I'll stay put.
Well,
Then
that's
I'll
good.
trust your professional judgment. We'll be back once we've restored life support and lowered the shields.
Wait a minute. Life support is failing? What's wrong with it? It wasn't damaged in the attack.
We did a bad bedside manner. Oh, Crusher.
Main power is fluctuating so wildly that it's disrupting the life support systems.
I warned them about using an inherently unstable power source, but I never thought it would come to this.
She is drunk on broken legs, isn't she?
We can probably stabilize life support if we can switch to emergency power.
The only place you can do that is in station administration, and you'll need the security code to access the emergency systems. It's 334L42.
Snilpsington, it was, but I've got excellent news. We set phasers to level 10 and murdered her. And then we reloaded and did that a few other times, and then eventually figured out how to save her from it. So now it's just, she's got massively broken legs, but she's not so pinned.
Anytime.
Thanks, love. See, Troy? What were you going to say to her?
That won't work.
Yeah, you can't even talk to women. It was about we're not allowing LaForge to talk to any female characters. It will be an instant game over. Okay, Captain Competent, if you would please have a little chat with the life support systems. Access granted. Use power redirect or use shutdown. Well, I feel like that might kill everyone. Lol. But for now... use power redirect. Life support disconnected from main power, operating on emergency. It is stable at minimum levels. So I've won. Why does it keep turning itself off? Press that. Press that. And then carefully exit before it breaks. Yes, good. Okay. We did it, team! I think we did it.
Where is station admin?
It's...
Thank you.
Look at this. This is not even a Windows game, but look. Draggable windows. I just discovered that before I started streaming, and I was legitimately impressed. That's a hell of a thing to code.
Anytime.
Just for this. It makes me wonder if the engine is based on something like a paint program they had. Okay. So we've probably... nothing's happened to, like, tell me, congratulations, you've done it. Power cores experimental. Station attacked by unknown foe. Core destabilized, endangering life support. Station surrounded by protective... shielding against power core fluctuations. Core must be stabilized or jettisoned before shields can be lowered to permit transport or evacuation. Okay.
That's not work.
Oh my god, why not just walk there? Okay, there's not really anything else in here. Just the equipment cart, really. We don't really know how to talk to this guy. Has anyone tried talking?
That won't.
Oh, f you, lady. Alright. Okay, it didn't like it when I shut it down. None of this seems to last very long. So it doesn't count as restored life support that is on minimum levels. I misunderstood that as a win. It meant it as a lose state, but didn't make it super clear. Let's go and check out these boyos. Well, in this game, I suspect it's real-time minutes, Stefano. But it won't let us do it right now. Though that does mean we'll be allowed to leave that woman to die, which is delightful. Let me just check. She is going to... She's gonna die. Do a heckin' scan, please. Energy conduit. 8-phase transition welded layers of titanium, which is what the Enterprise is built of, and aluminium borosilicate in 50-centimeter titanium casing with graviton restrictive webbing. Non-standard phase regulators located every... Oh, it goes down. Located every 20 meters. Plasma with unusual graviton contamination. Energy level fluctuates at increasing levels. Median power level 9.9 warp equivalents. Well, that's bad. Conduit designed for high-capacity energy transfer. Graviton restrictive web suggests graviton contaminant known at time construction. Cause of energy fluctuation will exceed tolerances of titanium and aluminium alloy borosilicate conduits. It's going to explode soon. Okay, good to know.
Readings show massive fluctuations in the power level. Can't imagine what could cause something like this. There's a tremendous drain, then it cuts off suddenly and even reverses slightly, almost as if something were breathing the energy. Severe power oscillations put a lot of stress on the containment field. If the field breaches, this station's had it.
It does not breach the warp barrier, because that's not possible, because it's a logarithmic scale that never reaches 10. Without infinite energy. Unless, of course, you're Tom Paris, in which case it turns out some flyboy has figured out how to do something that no scientist has managed in 300 years, and he just had to press the other button and become a tadpole. So it looks like we probably need to take care of the breathing technique currently gravitoning its way.
Pulse negators are used for canceling
Well, there is a pulse. Will this work?
I can't make it.
Okay.
I can't.
No, that's not the right heckin' thing. Where's the degravitoner?
I can't make.
What? You can't?
I can't.
What about the graviton probe?
I can't make.
You just told me it was full of f***ing gravitons. What do you want from me?
I can't.
Why you do this, Jordy? Do you want to just shoot it? Do you want to just shoot it, pal?
I don't think that's a good idea.
You might just be right. You know what, Sneops? I'm glad you asked. There's only one way to find out. We need the probulator. Probulate crusher.
I can't make it work with that.
No, I bet you can't, mate. I've seen how you strike out. Okay. Question. Can I check out you
I can't
for
make.
gravitons? Okay.
I can't make
I
it.
think you just can't bear to let a gorgeous guy like me.
Keys, 10 months, can you believe?
I can't make.
Thank you very much.
I can't. I can't.
Definitely, this is cheating, but...
I can't.
So I want to go over here. I noticed... Let's send Troy, no one cares. I want to go over here.
Oh!
It was worth it for that noise. Use the graviton. What, while she's unconscious? You need to get consent during, I'm afraid, so...
I do not believe that I can use this with that.
Well, that's because you've got two of them, my friend. Okay. We've got some proby boys. That thing is filled with energy and gravitons, but I'm not allowed to use the energy or graviton detection robots on it. This well is not an interactable.
I believe this is one of the attackers. There are weapon ports on both sides of its hull.
Can't look at the beam specifically, just the power conduits. I need to sour the milk, exactly. I'm going to ask you guys for help. What do you reckon? I think they're really... This was just seemed to be a pickup closet. I don't see much else here. That's a lot of combining technobabble items. It would be unreasonable for that to be the case without any clues.
I do not.
That's true, they do, but since they're all technobabble things, and while they are described as working in vaguely similar ways, none of them sound like they would slap together into a remix. I would expect so. I want the wave converter to either deal with this delicate business here. Oh my god, there's a walk to power conduits thing at the top. Jesus me. Jesus me. Right, obviously don't do that, because otherwise you'll get murdered. And we can't beam back to get other dudes. We can't go to the control room, because Worf gets Worfed. Indeed, Mr. Glennington, there's pressure. You just leave him there. F him. There's... they actually did. There's this equipment cart, but not much else. No, that's just a very large hitbox on the equipment cart.
A graviton probe. That could be useful when you're dealing with the gravitic power source.
Which we are.
Pulse negators are used for canceling fluctuations in pulsed energy systems.
Well, technically that's also an issue we're having right now, but you didn't let me use it.
I don't think we'll need this plasma shunt. The main power source...
You say that, but there was shitloads of plasma next door. We'll get them all turned to plasma for you, pal.
Oh!
There we are. How's that for content? Boom, headshot. So, turns out making human plasma was not the answer. Interestingly, it didn't straight up kill us. Oh, wakey wakey!
Amazing. It's using a plasma suspension beam to draw energy straight out of the main conduits.
And I would like you to interrupt that plasma beam with one of the many plasma beam interruption things you have.
I can't.
Maybe if you just throw it at it. Okay, Glenn, you might be right, but I suspect what you're referring to is just a very large hitbox on this cart. This equipment cart's hitbox is enormous. Behind the crew. Oh, you son of a bitch. What absolutely bullshit design is that?
The auxiliary power control station is still online.
Oh, you f***s. Oh my god. The worst kind of game design. Make sure you move all 4 of your dudes away so a fictional person looking at the fourth wall can notice. Oh, that's bad. Knowing this game, Mystic, you might be right. No, thank you for the big pasty walk. Looks like I don't need to, look at it just yet. Okay, this looks fiddly. You, tell me things.
A lot of these systems are out. I can still cut the power to any of the 4 conduit groups, but not for long. I don't want to overload the system.
Okay. So I can terminate some of these. It's like the one it's... Which one is it sucking from? The second or the third? Go have a gander.
It didn't.
Well, obviously if I click use door, I mean walk through it. It's 1995, not fucking cave painting. Okay, that didn't do anything. Thank you, Mr. Walk. Oh no, it was the toilet. Was that a sound effect from the Journeyman project? Oh, did I do a fucky wucky? Oh no, off he goes. I soured the shite.
The Forge Enterprise. Did you pick that up?
We have detected a small object departing the station at high speed. Sensors identify it as a small asteroid.
You've got to be kidding.
Apparently, this object is capable of sending false readings to our sensors.
That asteroid is a sophisticated device. It's using a chameleon field to send false readings to the sensors.
Interesting. The object has accelerated to warp speed.
What do you guys think? Do we emergency transport out and hunt it down? Which would, I think, be leaving Blondie to die. Or do we stay and save her life and sort out the station? Decisions. Johnny says track it. There is now a poll running in Twitch chat. Does the valiant crew go joyriding or save a lady? Well, we're split. This is a split the room, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, some of you guys want to chase it down and leave a woman to die. Some of you are like, save the heckin' place. Save the boring lady. Oh, it's still neck and neck. Kill the lady then leave. I like your style, LKR. Okay, it looks like save a lady is it took a while. But Save a Lady eventually won. Okay. Okay, guys.
I'd like to chase it down, but the station isn't stable yet. See how long you can track it.
I literally heard the sound engineer in the back saying, yeah, that was a good take, as he finished that line.
Acknowledged. Picard out.
Okay.
It didn't.
Listen, if I click use on the door, if there's one mod for this game... Yay! Oh, that's just a hole.
I'd say that alien machine cut through the conduit casing to get at the inner...
Jeez, bitches. Thank you. Oh, well then, you've bought this democracy. Thank you, Commander Toylian.
You have an uncanny sense of timing.
You mean that incredible voice acting, Doctor? Haven't you played the Elite Force CJ with the full Voyager cast? They're quite fun.
I beg your pardon?
Timing, I said. You have fine timing. The one instant I cannot afford to be distracted, and in barges all of Starfleet.
Thank you very much. Oh, what? Nightbot? But I love Titty! Wow. So that was quite good, wasn't it? Thank you very much, STO Hellet, for the raid which destroyed the stream. That was pretty good. Just check things are okay now. No.
You have an uncanny sense of timing.
Oh my god, that's what this guy... This guy got to say you have an uncanny sense of timing, and then the raid destroyed the stream. That is an uncanny sense of timing, Miss Hellett. Well done. Very well done. I suppose Paradox style in the next Paradox style, if you had an entire Galaxy-class starship worth of LCARS subsystems to play with.
I beg your pardon?
Timing, I said. You have fine timing. The one instant I cannot afford to be distracted, and in barges all of Starfleet.
Rude. Deanna, you're an expert at talking to wankers. I'm glad I brought you on this away mission. Why don't you talk to the
We're from the Enterprise. We're here to help.
Charmed. I'm Dr. Silas Greaves, Chief of Energy Research. For now, the most help you can give me is to stay out of the way.
I haven't played away team. There was a large machine connected by the conduit where the power core was unstable. We should jettison it. Okay.
There was a large machine connected to the power conduit just outside this door. What was it?
I can't imagine. There shouldn't be anything attached to the main conduits except where they connect to the distribution net. What did it look like?
It was quite large, about 15 meters long. It had a neutronium alloy shell and was armed with an energy weapon of some kind.
Neutronium? Armed? We have nothing like that here. It must have been left by the ship that attacked us. Where is it now?
It left the station by slicing through the hull. The automated safety systems have sealed the breach.
Well, that explains the damage to the conduits and the energy fluctuations. I wonder what it was doing.
Yeah, it's the cast are wonderful in this game. Look, we can have the Forge look at Crusher.
Beverly Crusher is the ship's medical officer.
Isn't that useful? And then we can have Worf shoot Beverly.
We should conserve our phaser energy.
That is his only reason for not murdering his fellow crew. LaForge, I brought you because you're an engineer. Perhaps you two have enough in common you could talk. We could look at these controls.
A lot of these systems are out. A lot of these manual override's been activated on the core jettison panel. We'll have to deactivate it to jettison.
No, I don't want to jettison. Maybe we can save it. This guy looks smart. LaForge, use your brain box.
The power core is dangerously unstable. We're going to have to jettison it before it breaches the containment field.
Jettison it? No, this power core is inherently unstable. All we have to do is get it back within operating parameters.
You know what? We didn't bring data, but we did bring LaForge, who is a very capable engineer. Maybe we'll try and save it.
So the containment field's not going to fail?
Oh, it'll breach all right, but not so soon as you might think. I may have time to get it under control if you'd stay out of my way.
Okay. Alternatively, I could shoot you in the back. Beverly, how is this guy? Use the medical tricorder on him.
It's not working.
Well, whose fucking fault is that? Wrestle him.
We can jettison the core from this panel.
Well, but this game does have a timing element. We've seen entire main characters explode and die because I left this game running for 10 minutes and their ship exploded in the distance on what looked like a pause screen, so timing can be involved in this game. Nevertheless, I suspect the game doesn't expect me to just wait for him to fix it. Is there anything I can do outside? It may be that we have to jettison, but I'm wondering if there's another way to repair the thing.
Very well. We will allow you to try to stabilize the power core.
Good. Now stay out of my way.
I'm Geordie LaForge, Chief Engineer of the Enterprise. We're here to help.
That might work.
Thanks for the offer, but I haven't time to instruct Starfleet in the intricacies of singularity-driven power generation, so kindly stop distracting me.
Can we beam back to the ship? Because I feel like this is shit that Data would know. But the important thing is, we are still Geordie LaHeckin Forge. This might be enough to convince.
Dr. Greaves, I'm Chief Engineer on a Galaxy-class starship. It's my job to work miracles.
Have you seen a system like this before?
I'm not sure. It looks like some kind of gravity wave power source. But how can you generate gravity waves of this magnitude?
A little something I got from the Romulans. We've got an artificial singularity bottled up down there, and by varying the strength of the containment field, I was able to increase the magnitude of the gravity waves.
But now that something's got the energy flow out of phase with the containment field, we've got to get the energy flow back in phase immediately.
Not bad for a Starfleet officer.
You're rude.
You may be of some use after all. You see, the only reason the field's held up this long is because I've been here manually compensating for the fluctuations.
Sounds like you could use an extra pair of hands. Listen, I'll handle the conduit. You maintain the containment field.
I'll keep the containment field up as long as I can. I see you already have a phase inverter and a wave reduction converter. Good. You'll need them.
A phase inverter? But that'll just make the fluctuations reverse. Unless... if we use the wave reduction converter to dampen them, the reversal will actually work in our favor.
Smarter than you look. Install the phase inverter coupling in the damaged area. Then use the wave reduction converter to bring the fluctuations down. If I can keep the containment field up, we should make it.
I'm on my way.
Behave, CJ. Good. So, there we are. The complexities of a point-and-click adventure with the techno-babble of Star Trek to make it doubly stressful. That's a plasma shunt. That's an inverter coupling. That's a wave converter. That's a graviton probe. That's a pulse negator. No?
I can't make it. I can't.
No? That's confusing. There we go. Good, I've jammed that up it. Now we can convert the waves. That's what wave
Enterprise.
conversion sounds like.
Picard here.
We've stabilized the power core. The outer shields should be lowered now.
Confirmed. We'll start evacuating the wounded immediately.
Great. That means we're done here. Beam is...
Acknowledged.
What about the lady downstairs?
We are being hailed, sir. It is Chancellor Danub.
Oh, that background audio. It's a bit poppy because I've taken it from a VHS, but
On
hey.
screen. Captain Picard, you have my warmest thanks. We
Thanks.
had really given up hope.
I'm so glad, Pickle Rick.
We're pleased to have been able to help. Have you recovered all the pods yet?
Yet.
My staff tells me all the evacuees are safe and sound. And my compliments to your medical staff. Our surgeons were quite impressed with Dr. Crusher's handiwork.
I'll pass that along. The last of the injured personnel should be beamed down within the hour.
I think we can handle it from here. By the way, Dr. Greaves personally extends his gratitude. He felt he owed you and your crew an apology.
Tell him we accept his apology.
Well, that's nice.
Picard out. What are your orders, Captain?
Oh my god. I did it! We did it! Like with all things in life, with some help from Glennog. But aside from one little pixel hunt, didn't even ruin that man's life's work. That was good, wasn't it? It's making spoopy GGs for your boy Alex G. Thank you very much. I mean, it was very nearly an option, Misty. We could have just sort of knocked unconscious at the right moment. Was that just a one-shot adventure? No, we need to figure out what that little... We didn't fly after the little dude, but that's fine.
Set course for the Ruinor sector and resume our patrol along the neutral zone.
Yes, sir.
Engage.
Thank you very much once more to my patrons, who I need to do far more for. I'm going to start singing them songs individually. You don't get a choice, it's happening. Check your emails. Hello everyone, if you enjoyed this, check out the Twitch. Can you tell it's from Twitch? Mwah, 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 mwah.